world as a global approach to the Jamboree. Now, Korea in 2017 won the bid. I just like to say one area. This Jamboree is very special for especially Korea Scout Organization Association. In 2017, Baku World Conference saw in a historical win to make this Jamboree a reality. They have done some promises. What is that promises? Let us have in a video recollect. Because when we speak something, we know what the promise is. There are 6 promises by the Korea Scout Association. Let us look at the promise, what it is. We are going to have a small video with the promise. Thank you. The last slide shown the honorable, most respected president of the Korea, who himself is coming forward to support this Jamboree. That is the promise, a commitment by the Korea. What I have experienced being an honorary citizen of the Korea, once they say they stick on to the promise, they are going to continue till the end. So with our salutation to the Korean Scout Association, it is a time to discuss what people are expecting, how the camp chief is going to respond, and 1 or 2 maybe the response by the other members too. Zaida, are you there? The Caribbean Regional Chair. Zaida, can you hear me?
Mackie, I think give the chance to Zaida later. Can
Yeah.
Go to, yeah.
Yes, Zaida is not there. We just go to we begin with the Sarit from Sri Lanka. Sarit.
Hi.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Sarit, have you heard of the Smart Jamboree, something like that?
I have, but I'm still not very clear on what it is. So I would love the camp chiefs to explain what the term Smart Jamboree as well as virtual activities. And I'm very excited to know more about this and experience it in Korea in 2023.
Okay, thank you for your question. And regarding the virtual activities and talking about Smart Jamboree. So we are not talking about Smart Jamboree is using of the smart equipment or using of the smart tool. So we are talking about smart operation of the Jamboree. So once you arrive to the Incheon airport, you will be receiving continuous, necessary, on-time news or advice through the mobile phone. And once you on the way to your Jamboree site, you will be receiving about your information about where is your troop location, and then what time you will meet to whom and who will help for you. And sometimes you have an accident. Previously, the troop master should be go with the patient to the hospital. But in our time, the professional, the staff, it should be the IST. Professional staff will help for taking care of our patient. And our troop master will be receiving continuous information about development of our patient through the mobile phone. That means troop master can be continuous carrying on his own Jamboree life. So this kind of the virtual experience will be provided throughout the whole Jamboree to every participant. And also in a small one, some of the IT oriented programs will be adopted into our Jamboree program. Thank you. This is the answer.
Sarit, are you okay with that?
Yes, thank you very much. That I've been to many jamborees, but never heard of an idea like that. So
That's
well
great.
done to the Korea Scout Association and 2023 WSA.
So you're going to experience a smart Jamboree with a smart management. Thank you, Sarit, for being with us. Umar, International Commissioner of the, are you there? Gambia? Yeah, Umar is not there. Let us go to the Nina. Nina from PPM Malaysia.
Hi. Okay, as a Muslim myself, I'm interested to know how the religious needs are taken care of, especially regarding spaces for prayers, food, and cultural respect. Thank you.
Yep. Especially you are asking about the religious services. So can I answer to you for the Muslim Islamic case first? In Korea, we have 26 mosques in Korea. And also we are taking care of the halal food for all the Muslim, and for the respecting of the Muslim culture. So we are providing some Muslim-friendly even toilet on the side, as well as the shower cubicle will be independent for the every participant. So this kind of thing, and also the prayer room will be provided on every sub camp. So this kind of thing we will be providing for the Muslim, as well as all other religions. We are also customized services will be provided for the Muslim. What I understand, Nina, you are also you have been to Korea, but you never living in Korea. But what I understand, you can speak Korean. So
yes,
can you
I can.
Explain a little bit about your understanding of Koreans and then your suggestion about Korean?
As for me, regarding how I can speak Korean is that I started learning Korean when I started picking up the language from Korean songs and dramas. The Korean language itself is not that difficult to learn on your own if you're used to listening to it. It's even easier to learn how to read it because Hangul has its own alphabetic system, so that can be easily recognized. By learning slowly on my own, I can say things like 안녕하세요 Global Scout 여러분, 저는 니나입니다. 여러분도 천천히 배우면 한국어로 소통하기 할 수 있습니다. 하루에 한 단어 배우면 전일 뒤에 여러분도 이렇게 한국어 말하기 가능합니다. 그래서 자신 있게 저랑 한국어 같이 배우세요. So with 1,000 days ahead of us, learning one word a day is more than enough for you to be able to speak the language by the time the Jamboree comes. So all I can say is that we can do it. See you in Korea. 한국에서 만나요.
감사합니다, Nina.
Perfect. 감사합니다. As follow the Nina's suggestion, every scout can learn another foreign language, every 4 years. That means Hubert also can speak at least 5-6 languages in your life.
Thank you, Mr. Simon.
Yep.
I saw the smiles on all the people who know Korean. Korean is known as a Hangul, a language. I saw all the young people from the brush team, Mr. Hubert, everybody is smiling because learning Korean is a quite easy task, according to Nina. Thank you, Nina, for being with us. The Muslim culture, as Mr. Simon is very clearly said, every religion is respected by the organizing committee. They have gone to such an extent of planning, passing of water in the urinals just to support those who use the water during urinals. Simple. Means the planning is so specific. Thank you. Now let's go to the next neighboring country of the Korea, much of their culture come together, sharing together, and they speak language Chinese together. Sometime, Mr. Hubert Ho, the International Commissioner of the Hong Kong Scout Association. Brother, you have something to talk and to our camp chief?
Yes, thank you, Mark. Hello, everybody. I'm Hubert Ho, International Commissioner from Scout from Hong Kong. I have a question for Simon. One of the main support we have seen in support from government. How you could able to convince central or local government to support?
Yep. Thank you for good question. And by way of answer, we put the 6 promises to the all scouts already, and definitely we will keep our promise. For keeping of these promises without government support is almost impossible, as we are presenting the lowest registration fee. So by way of this, how we can convince to the government people is one of the helping hand is from the member of parliament. So in 1991, the previous World Scout Jamboree in Korea, at that time, after the Jamboree, we are immediately organized the World Scout Parliamentarian Union. That means the member of parliamentarian, they have a group for the scout. As they are making the special supporting law for the scouting in Korea. What I understand, this delivered to the Thailand and many other countries is also the one of the example can help for the scouting to the community in every country. So by way of this, we have a special supporting law from the supporting law, and from here we are submitting to the government of our proposal to host the World Scout Jamboree. So this was accepted by the government, and after we got it the hosting of this 25th World Scout Jamboree, the Parliament immediately make a special supporting law for this 25th World Scout Jamboree. So by law, financially and also administratively, and all the government officers, and they can support for the scouting and jamboree by law. This is the way what we are doing. And also the another key point is this scouting is human to human. We know the people, government people, especially the person to person. We should convince to them and explain to them what is the result, what is the good point someone is doing scouting. So this is the answer for you.
Yeah, well said, Camp Chief, Mr. Simon. My dear friends, one word to add. Korea Scout Association is one of the example for PPP, the concept of the United Nations, public-private partnership. In this Jamboree, you can come across how the central government, the local government, and Korea Scout Association is working together to make it more economically viable Jamboree. Recently, there was a question from the Inter-America for Mr. Simon. Due to COVID, will there be any extra charges because we have to maintain the social distancing, something like that? Mr. Simon, would you like to say something on this? The COVID situation and the economic and the Jamboree, Mr. Simon?
I think definitely in 2023, this COVID-19 situation will be over. And hopefully, beginning of next year, there will be released from the COVID-19. But as I said, we already have a special supporting role for the 25th World Scout Jamboree. If we are thinking about, we are learning of the Jamboree by our participation fee only, then it is really difficult. But by law, we already got the strong support from the government. So government will allocate the necessary countermeasure for this COVID-19 situation. So anyway, the COVID-19 should be over beginning of next year. This is I'm sure. And the 2023 will not be jeopardized by this kind of diseases. Thank you.
So we pray for everyone. The Jamboree will be most safe and secured and will be most enjoyable. We have a vice chair of the African region, Mr. Sanda, with us. Brother, have you heard of Operation K? Can you just come out with your clarification, Mr. Sanda?
Maybe this is one of the questions I would like to ask, because as we all know, a Jamboree is one of the lifetime events in the Scout journey. So Scouts put a lot of effort in preparing participation. It's such a huge event. Earning badges, learning new language, organizing fundraising, even so much on. It is deeply inspiring to see young people showing such dynamism, creativity, enthusiasm, and motivation. However, for many Scouts and their parents, the high cost of a Jamboree is prohibitive. This is particularly true during this time where people are and will be struggling with economic effect of COVID-19 crisis for the year to come, not only in developing country, but in developed country as well. The aim of the Jamboree is to foster friendship, diversity, and for this time to allow them to draw their dream. My question to you, Mr. Simon Ray, Chief Commissioner, Camp Chief, do you have a plan or solidarity funds in place that could support patrol to attend this event, and for how many people, for how many NSO it would benefit? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sanda. According to the guidelines for the world events, it's clearly mentioned that at least 2.5% of registration fee must be used for the solidarity program. But much over this 2.5%, we offer operation under the name of Operation K, means we are inviting every 10 person from every member NSOs. So 10% is including 1 leader plus 9 scouts. 1 leader plus 9 scouts is the composition. So this is the previously the registration fee category A and B country usually receive this kind of solidarity offer. But we are open to the all 171 NSOs. Hopefully, in 2023, maybe 175 countries can take this opportunity. So even we are open to the category C and D countries, but we have different idea than before. Is this operation, the supporting 1 leader plus 9 scouts is 1-to-1 countermeasure. That means we will be inviting maximum 10% from the NSO, but same time, we want to ask to every NSO also participate at least 10%. That means if any one NSO participate 3%, 1 leader plus 2 scouts, then we will be provide for the 1 leader plus 2 scouts. If any country participate 1 leader plus 8 scouts, that means 9 altogether. We are also providing 1 leader plus 8 scouts. So this is the maximum figure is 1 leader plus 9 scouts. Any country participate 2 leader plus 12 scouts, that means 14. We are also providing same 1 leader plus 9 scouts, 10. So this is the idea. So we open solidarity fund to the all member countries, 1 leader plus 9 scouts. So this is our Operation K program. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's very clear and very enthusiasm. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Camp Chief. And already these promises have been showing on the Facebook. You can go through all the website of the Korea Scout Association, the World Scout Jamboree link. You find these promises provided everywhere with complete details. So thank you to Mr. Chief. Now we are going to have a small group of journalists who are scouts from the Arab region. Dina from Lebanon and Haitham from Oman. They are with us among our audience. May I request, will Dina speak or Haitham? Can you just raise your points about the marketing of the Jamboree? You're just writing about it. Dina?
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, Sam.
Yeah.
Hi, Sam.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Haitham, please go ahead.
أحكي بالعربي وأنت حتهتم بالمهمة الثانية.
Okay.
الترجمة. Yeah.
Okay, so let me just write notes a little bit. Hold on.
شو سأل مكي؟
عن الماركتينج اللي عملناه المرة الماضية. ايوه.
وحأترك لك مداخلة لك كمان أنت وأسامة، ماشي؟
اوكي.
أكيد تحياتي للجميع، تحياتي لكم. نحن كان لنا حظ كتير حلو إنه نحن قدرنا استضفنا مستر سايمون والمفوض الدولي وأكيد مكي الصديق الغالي. الهدف كان من المقابلة اللي قامت فيها حدوتة الإعلامية على منصتنا، كان الهدف إنه نحن نقدر نسلط الضوء على المخيم الكشفي العالمي القادم إن شاء الله بكوريا، ونقدر نحكي أول شيء نحكي عن الإنجاز اللي تم بأذربيجان بالحصول على والفوز بالمخيم، وبعدين كان الهدف انه نحن نسلط الضوء على الامور المستقبليه اللي عم بتحضر لها كوريا. مثل ما نحن قلنا اشرنا بالحلقه اللي كنا نحن مستضيفين فيها ضيوفنا من كوريا، اشرنا انه كثير كان مهم فعلا انه تكسب كوريا هذا المخيم، لانه اثبتت بجداره انها تستحقها. ومن تجربه شخصيه اكيد لما زرنا كوريا تاكدنا قديش هن فريق مجتهد ويعمل باجتهاد، وقد ايه هن فعلا قادرين انه يرسموا ويحققوا احلام الشباب ان شاء الله بالمخيم الكشفي العالمي. وثقتنا كتير كبيره بكوريا، ونحن حنضلنا داعمين ومساندين اكيد لهم بكل دقيقه، وستستمر منصه حدوته بكامل فريقها لتغطيه كل التحضيرات اللي عم نصير، لحتى اكيد يكون لنا دور بتشجيع الاقليم الكشفي العربي بالمشاركه بالمخيم على اوسع نطاق. شكرا هيثم.
Okay, that's good. So I can translate a little bit what Dina mentioned. She's the manager of Hatuta Media, and she mentioned that she would like to thank you for this organizing the session, and she would like to thank our friend Mr. Simon, the chief commissioner of the Korean Scout Association, and we had the honor to to invite Mr. Simon. We had a session last time in Hatuta Media talking about the 25th World Scout Jamboree, and it was an honor for us to have that session like a couple of weeks ago. And she said we highlighted that the important points about the 25th World Scout Jamboree, and we talked and Mr. Simon talked in details about the camp and the preparation of the camp, and he gave a clear picture about the things and the preparation related to the camp. So she mentioned that we highly support the Korean Scout Association, and we are working together hand in hand by our channels for media, for Hatuta Media, to support the 25th World Scout Jamboree in Korea. And she mentioned that we had visited the Korea, and we have seen the preparation there, and we are really grateful about the preparation that they have been through, and we trust that Korea we will do an amazing job to host the Jamboree, and it will do an amazing things about the Jamboree this year. This time. Thank you.
Over to you,
Yep.
Mr. Simon.
Thank
It's a
you.
mark-
Thank you.
yeah.
Yes, thank you, Dina and Haisham. So since you are in journalist point of view, I'm talking about this the media preparation. So basically, we will provide the official website from the organizing committee. So at the moment, we have many different website or even the YouTube or Facebook account. But soon we will be gathering into one, and we will have an official website. And also we will call the head of contingent meeting time to time. So maybe the first head of contingent meeting will be started somewhere after the European Jamboree. That means the end of 2021. And this head of contingent meeting will be conducted 3 or 4 times before the Jamboree. So before the head of contingent meeting, we will provide some necessary informations time by time. And same time, in between the head of contingent meeting, we will issue the Jamboree bulletin to the world. And so, and the official delivery of all the information and our development of the preparation, the progress is delivered through the website and then the bulletins. And also this all will be provided in 5 languages and delivered to the every NSOs. And another point, every world event, we are planned to participate every world event to update the preparation status. So any one of you have a regional or any the at least regional level or world levels, any scouting event, please let us know to prepare and participate for that events. Thank you.
So very well responded, Mr. Simon. I hope Haitham will pass on this information to Dina personally. The translation can be done by both of you. The clear information is the media is concerned. The Korea Scout Association has a very great marketing. They have a master plan. They have a table plan. They have done very well. Everybody will going to get correct information with the clear education of the Jamboree and the clear-cut communication to all of you. Thank you, Mr. Simon. Now we have Rezi, the person who welcomed Camp Chief with the roses. He has something to know more about the Jamboree. We have seen how the Eurasia region, even though small, how bubbling the activities of scouting. Mr. Rezi, over to you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Once again, I would like to greet everyone from the whole world. And I would like to mention that from the first time, it was about 4 years ago when I was in Korea, Korea and Korea Scout Association keeps surprising me every time. And it's just a great job you have done till now. And my question, which I write down during the presentation, is that it seems like Jamboree participant will get all the necessities provided by KSA. It seems like this. Could you tell me something more about this, Mr. Simon?
Yes, I'll explain about one of the 6 promises. We are offering the basic, the camping life, the equipment, like as the tent and the sleeping bed and cooking facilities. We all provide to the all participants. So it will be for the leader, we'll have an independent tent, and 2 scouts will be in 1 tent. So tent and bed will be provided, and cooking facilities we will provide per patrol basis. So this all, you don't need, this kind of the heavy things, the equipment, you don't need bring it to the Korea. We will provide everything to the Jamboree site. So this can, many of the participants in the 24th World Scout Jamboree is the same idea, provided like that. So we are also continuous provide this tent, bed, and cooking facilities. And
thank you so much. Thank
yes.
you so much. It's really great news.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rezi, for being with us. And now we have a Catherine Godfrey, the member of the African Youth Committee. She has something to know from Mr. Simon. Catherine, over to you.
Thanks, Naki.
Yeah.
We were wondering about visa and immigration facilities in terms of the organizing committee for the Jamboree. How will that be handled to make sure everyone has ease of access?
Yes. Regarding visa, the Korea is the one of the most easy country enter into Korea. So in any case, we will provide the free visa approval for every participant. But we already have a written confirmation from the Minister of Law. So he will try to their best to allow all participants, regardless from any country, all participants can participate to the World Scout Jamboree in 2023. And also, it's easy for everyone. Korea is the one main entrance in Incheon International Airport. So once you arrive to Incheon International Airport, you will passing through the special immigration gate for the Jamboree participant only. So you don't need queue up with any other tourists. So we have a special, separate, independent entry gate. And after the arriving to the Incheon International Airport, just on using of the limousine bus, just 3 hours driving, you will directly reach to the Jamboree site. So this is the plan at the moment.
Thank you, Chief. Catherine, you are very clear because you are a part of the GPT. When you visited Korea, you have seen their arrangements and facilitations. Thank you, Catherine, for being with us. With all these questions, my dear friends, as the questions grows, there will be more doubts coming up. Now it's a time just to conclude the question and answer. Then Mr. Simon is going to give a closing remarks. Make it sure your questions will be attended throughout 999 days. Don't feel bad. We are here. They are there to facilitate every one of you to make the Jamboree more viable and most enjoyable. Now we have just a small activity for all the invited Zoom people. We have a quiz. I request the host to go ahead with a few quiz. Over to Harshad. This is for all the Zoom invitees. Over to Harshad.
Thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. It's good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all over the world. I'm Harshad Ismail from India. And here we have a small activity, a quiz question. We have few quiz questions. And this is for Zoom people, just to know, just to check your knowledge, what you know about Jamboree. So after the rule is, I'll show a question, and after the question, you will get 10 seconds to answer it. So after each question, you will get 10 seconds to answer it, and you have to send your answer in the chat box. Okay, so let's begin. The first question. Which country hosted the first World Scout Jamboree? The time is running. Which country hosted? You have to type your answer in the chat box.
Just a moment, Harshad. Will everybody unmute mute yourself? It is not a time to discussion, please. Go ahead, Harshad.
Thank you, sir. So time out for the first question. I'm moving to the second question. After all the question, I'll show the answer, and I'll check the chat box later to find out who gave the answer first. Okay. So second question. Which country hosted World Scout Jamboree twice? Third question. There was no Jamboree between 1937 to 1947. What was the reason for that? There was no Jamboree between 1937 and 1947. What was the reason for that? And your next question. 15th World Scout Jamboree in 1970 was cancelled and it was held in 1983 at Canada. In 1979, which country was decided to host the Jamboree? The cancelled Jamboree was planned by some country, one country. What is the name of that country? And the next question. Who conveyed Lord Baden-Powell to organize World Scout Jamboree for every 4 years? The name of a person who conveyed Lord Baden-Powell to organize World Scout Jamboree for every 4 years. And the next question. What does JOT stands for? JOTT. Expand JOTT. The full form of JOTT. Next question. When and where Korea Scout Association won the bid to host World Scout Jamboree 2023? When and where? The place and the year. Where Korea Scout Association won the bid to host World Scout Jamboree 2023. And the next question might be, everybody know this answer for this question. What is the theme of 2023 World Scout Jamboree Korea? What is the theme of 2023 World Scout Jamboree? So here we are done with all the questions. Hope I got some messages in the chat box. So I'll go to that. But before going to that, I'll show the answer for each questions. Let's everybody know the answer first. So later we can decide, we can say who gave the answer for all 8 questions. Which country hosted the first World Scout Jamboree? The answer is United Kingdom. And United States hosted the World Scout Jamboree for twice. And there was no Jamboree between 1937 and 1947. That's because of Second World War. The Iran was decided to host 1979 15th World Scout Jamboree, but that was cancelled because of some government reasons, and that was held in 1983 at Canada. The important one, the person who conveyed Lord Baden-Powell to organize World Scout Jamboree for every 4 years, that is Konstantinos Moras. He was the General Chief of the Scouts of Greece. And JOT stands for Jamboree on the Trail. The place during the 41st World Scout Conference in 2017, Baku, Azerbaijan, Korea Scout Association won the bid to host World Scout Jamboree 2023. The theme of 2023 World Scout Jamboree Korea is Draw Your Dream. So thank you, everyone. Let's wait for I'll see the answer.
Thank you. Thank you, Harshad. We can announce the results of the quiz very quickly later on. I was just watching the people, how they are responding. Right from the World Scout Committee member to the regional committee member to the young people, they are quick in answering. The most answered question is, draw your dream. It is the only one which came very perfectly. Thank you so much, every one of you. Well done. Now we are going to Brother Sander. Do you have something to greet before we wind up, brother?
Thank you very much, Mr. Ceremony, Mr. Mackey. Yeah, for me, as you know, my name is Sander, Vice President from the Africa Scout Committee. I wanted to thank the Korean Scout Association to organize this great and wonderful online D-1000 event to discuss and share the plan about the Jamboree in Korea. It is really appreciated. I think that we are all excited about the huge effort that you put in the 23rd World Scout Jamboree. It's going to be a great and huge event for the Scout community, and sincerely hope that many Scouts from different backgrounds will be able to attend this once in a lifetime event that you dream about it. I wish you all the very best and hope to see you at the Jamboree. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you, brother. Kamsahamnida. You're very short but very specific. We have a surprise for the brother whom I'm going to invite to just say hello and greetings. And the camp chief will be very happy to see the second World Scout Committee member who is in the webinar is Mr. Janapreet Fernando from Sri Lanka. For Jana, it's a surprise, I know, but still, we would like to know a small greetings. Just say hello to every one of you, Mr. Jana. Over to you.
Ayubowan from Sri Lanka.
A short one.
As Mackie said, it's a surprise for me because I was never informed to speak. But I think these are great initiative. The 1,000 days to the greatest Jamboree, 21st World Scout Jamboree. This is going to be held in Samangum in Korea. And I'm sure Simon and his team, the support of brothers like Mackie, Hubert, Sanda, all of them, and my dear colleague in the World Scout Committee, Leo, and of course, our World Scout Committee Chairman, Craig, who is coordinating on behalf of the World Scout Committee. This will be a great Jamboree. And when we hear of the activities you're doing, the sponsorships you're going to give, and all the facilities, I'm sure the 25th World Scout Jamboree will be one of the best. And I wish Korea Scout Association and the entire team wonderful planning experience in order to ensure that every Jamborite has a life-changing experience in Korea. Thank you and stay safe.
Thank you, Brother Jana. So nice of you for being short and very clear, and he appreciated KSA in one sentence. They can do it better. Thank you. Now we have a small video. The brush team who are present on our webinar, they have recorded some message for you. Let us listen to the brush team by a video. Over to the video, please.
Hey guys, my name is Pai Kwan and I'm a scout. Are you looking forward to the 25th Jamboree? I participated in the last Jamboree, the 24th WSJ, and had the amazing experience ever. And luckily, I'll be continuing that experience in 2023 at Samangum. Hope to see you before 2023.
안녕하세요. 저는 경기북부연맹 엔터스카우트 조용식입니다. 오늘은 2023년 세계잼버리가 1000일이 남은 날입니다. 우리나라가 세계잼버리 개최국으로 뽑히는 순간 저도 함께 보고 함성을 질렀던 날이 엊그제 같은데 벌써 1000일밖에 남지 않았다니 놀랍기도 하고 설레기도 합니다. 특히 개인적으로 2023년이면 저는 세계 여러 각국에서 온 스카우트 친구들과 함께 세계잼버리를 만들어 나가는 IST로도 참가할 수 있어 더욱 기대가 되는 것 같습니다. 전 세계 스카우트 대원들과 만날 그날을 위해 한국스카우트 연맹은 최선을 다해서 세계잼버리를 준비하고 여러분들을 기다리고 있겠습니다. 코로나로 인해 우리 모두 힘든 시기를 보내고 있지만 잘 이겨내고 다시 얼굴을 맞대며 함께할 수 있는 날이 다시 오면 좋겠습니다. 그럼 2023년 세계잼버리장에서 만나요. 안녕!
Thank you, Brush team. Such a beautiful short message welcoming all of us to Korea and the COVID situation, and the brave scouts can smile in all conditions, but still they can do scouting in a befitting manner. That was the message by the Brush team. With all this, we are just going to wind up the webinar. If Brother Leo has something to say, otherwise, Mr. Simon. Mr. Leo, over to you for just a greeting to close up. Then Chief will speak. Brother Leo.
Thank you, Mackie. Now, just let's keep our spirit up. Let's keep our hope that this will be a fantastic jamboree for all the participants. So we can do it, and we are going to make it. Stay safe, everybody, and let's keep the spirit up.
Thank you. Now, my dear friends, I have one line information. Mr. Simon is getting ready for this webinar from past 30 days. We have met regional leaders on the webinar on many occasions. We met every region, we discussed how this webinar can be done, and also this is a result out of the 5 reunions we did with Mr. Simon. Now it's a closing remarks by the camp chief, the Chief National Commissioner of Korea Scout Association, Mr. Simon. Closing remarks, Mr. Simon.
Thank you all participants in here. The first important thing I would like to deliver is Jamboree as well as Scouting is for the young people. So like as today's the webinar is mainly managed or the participated and speak out by the adult. This is my promise. I will give more chance to the young people to speak and deliver their ideas to the scouting. So this is my promise. So next webinar will be more young people. And also one more thing is I'm really regret and then sorry to all participants cannot give the chance to every one of you. But we have a limited time of the 60 minutes allocation. That's why, unfortunately, we should close out this. But just only to deliver the one message only. By this year, 2020 is 100 years from the first Jamboree in London Olympia in 1920. So we will be open another new Jamboree centenary starting with 2023. So making successful of this 2023 Jamboree is one of the important point is making economical way to participate. So we are already offering the lowest participation fee for the A category, just $100 only. And B is $300 only. And C is $500 only. And D country is $900 only. I really hope that from now on, every Jamboree host organization try to reduce down our registration fee continuously, even 1% or 5%, continuously lower down the participation fee. This is the one of the way we can make a successful the Jamboree. As well as we will try to make it the economical airfare from all of the world to the Korea. And also we are providing good experience home hospitality program before or after the Jamboree. So this is the one of the essence point of the making successful Jamboree with the maximum participation from all the member NSOs. Thank you again to the all participants. Have a wonderful scouting live, as well as get ready to participate 2023 World Scout Jamboree. This Jamboree is your Jamboree. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. There is one word just for the sake of Mr. Simon as a leader. His stories never ends. When one story ends, there will be another story beginning. So now he already announced another celebration for the centenary of the World Scout Jamboree. Thank you, Simon, for your wonderful leadership. We have a winding up video. Everybody please enjoy. It's a global celebration to make the World Scout Jamboree in Simagam a festival of scouting. With that, let us watch a video and say goodbye to every one of you. Over to the video, please.
Evergreen South Korea remains fresh and fragile to host the 2023 World Scout Jamboree. The tourism is getting ready, the Jolabugdo government is getting ready, the Korea Scout Association is ready to welcome all of you. Just big congratulations to Mr. Simon. Now he is on the board of the organizing committee. He will be the chief of the Jamboree.
It's the morning, people go in.
Since 2017, the World Scout Conference in Baku, Azerbaijan, the Africa Scout region has been key supporters of the Korea Scout Association for the 2020.
We all support Korea in moving the Jamboree preparation forward.
Grab your backpack, pass the jet lag, shake new hands. Just by walking by, trying new clothes on, it's everywhere. Cause every time we gather all around, we are so full of fun. And we're throwing together all our dreams.
2022 World Jamboree and 2023 1st of August we will have the World Scout Jamboree.
International time, we lost friends. So now it is big going to be friends. I have a dream without dream, dream without dream, dream without dream. Will you come and draw your dream? I have a dream without dream, dream without dream, dream without dream. Will you come and draw your dream?
I have a lot of friends who are really excited for this Jamboree. They've already started saving money to come and visit Korea.
Here in Mexico, we have already started to motivate the new generation to go to Korea.
It's the morning, people go in to their stations. All the waiting, feeling nervous.
안녕하세요 to Simon. We're looking forward to a very fruitful and successful 25th World Scout Jamboree.
Really, I appreciate all of your support to the Korea Scout Association. Have a chance to host the 2023 World Scout Jamboree in Korea.
I have a dream without dream.
Thank you, friends. We are going to end. Thank you so much for being with us and spending time. See you all. 감사합니다. Thank you.
감사합니다. Thank you to everyone. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, can we close the meeting, please?
Yes. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Kwon-hwa-lee. Thank you, Reggie.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Yong-soo.
Goodbye, Simon.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Simon.
Yes.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.
Hubert, thank you. Nina, well done today.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay,
Goodbye.
bye-bye. I leave now.
Bye.